In the summer of 1683, the very heart of Christian Europe teetered on the brink of annihilation. A colossal Ottoman army, numbering over 150,000 men, a force so vast it stretched for miles, stood poised before the gates of Vienna. This wasn't just a siege, it was an existential struggle. The fate of an entire continent, its culture, its future, hung by the thinnest of threads. For centuries, the Ottoman Empire had cast a long, menacing shadow over Europe. From the fall of Constantinople in 1453, their relentless expansion had pushed westward, consuming territories, threatening kingdoms. Now, under the ambitious Grand Vizier Kara Mustafa Pasha, they sought the ultimate prize, Vienna, the imperial capital of the Holy Roman Empire, the gateway to the Rhine, to France, to the very soul of Europe. Its capture would not only cripple the Habsburgs, but would open the floodgates for further conquest. The Ottoman siege machine was legendary. They didn't merely attack walls, they devoured the ground beneath them. Weeks turned into months. Massive siege cannons, some firing colossal stone shot, relentlessly hammered Vienna's ancient defenses. Ottoman sappers, masters of underground warfare, burrowed intricate tunnels beneath the bastions, packing them with gunpowder, detonating them in earth-shattering explosions that tore gaping holes in the city's defenses. Each breach was met with desperate, bloody counterattacks by the exhausted Viennese garrison and its citizen militia, led by the steadfast Count Ernst Rudiger von Starhemberg. Inside Vienna, the situation became apocalyptic. Food ran out, water became scarce, disease ravaged the population. Every street was a potential battlefield, every building a makeshift hospital. Hope dwindled with each passing day. Messages of desperation were smuggled out, pleading for relief. The defenders knew they couldn't hold out much longer. The Ottomans, confident of victory, began preparing their final decisive assault, the smell of conquest thick in the air. But Europe, against all odds, was stirring. Emperor Leopold I had fled, but a fragile alliance, the Holy League, had been forged. And from the north, an unlikely savior emerged, Jan III Sobieski, the valiant king of Poland-Lithuania. A seasoned warrior known for his personal bravery and tactical genius, Sobieski had answered the Pope's call. He rallied his formidable Polish army, including the legendary winged hussars, heavy cavalry feared across the continent for their devastating charges and iconic soaring wings. On September 11, 1683, after a grueling march, the combined forces of the Holy League, Poles, Germans, Austrians, stood assembled on the Kahlenberg Heights overlooking Vienna. Below them stretched the vast, unsuspecting Ottoman encampment, miles of tents, hundreds of thousands of men, completely unaware that salvation was at hand. Sobieski saw the opportunity. The next day, September 12th, under the banner of the Virgin Mary, he launched one of the largest cavalry charges in history. The winged hussars, a thunderous avalanche of steel and fury, crashed down the slopes of Kahlenberg. Their distinctive wings, a psychological weapon designed to terrify, whistled in the wind as they shattered the Ottoman lines. The sheer force, speed, and shock of the charge were overwhelming. Kara Mustafa Pasha's forces, caught completely off guard, panicked. What began as a battle quickly devolved into a rout. The Ottoman army, once so disciplined and fearsome, disintegrated into a chaotic retreat, leaving behind immense treasures, countless dead, and a dream of conquest shattered. By evening, Sobieski himself entered the liberated city, hailed as a savior. The Siege of Vienna was broken. Europe was safe. This wasn't just a military victory. It was a profound turning point. It marked the definitive end of Ottoman expansion into Central Europe and signaled the beginning of their long decline.
Vienna, a city that had stared into the abyss, emerged triumphant, a symbol of resilience. The roar of the hussars had echoed through history, forever changing its course. The story of Vienna is a testament to desperate courage, strategic brilliance, and the power of unlikely alliances. It reminds us how close the world came to a radically different future. What other battles do you think were such pivotal turning points in history? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this account gripping, please hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the epic sagas of military history. Your support helps us bring these stories to life.